E.N.D here, day 4 for the spoilers of Tarkir Dragonstorm. Leave me a comment which is your favorite card spoiled so far. Mine is without any doubt Mox Jesper, but the dragons are interesting. Anyway, let's start. Conquering Roar Dragon 2 and 1 white 3/3 with flying. Activated abilities of artifacts, creatures and planeswalkers can be activated. Dragon Knowledge 2 and 1 blue 1/3 enters the battlefield. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an instant, sorcery or dragon card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Untapped dragons you control have hexproof. Thankskeeper Familiar for 1 black 1 green and 1 blue 3/3 with flash enters the battlefield. Choose 1, you gain 3 life and surveil 3. Destroy target enchantment, counter target creature spell. Glacier Wood Siege for 1 green and 1 blue enchantment enters the battlefield. Choose Temur or Sultai. Temur, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, target player mills for cards. Sultai, you may play lands from your graveyard. Spectral Denial X and 1 blue instant. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. Counter target spell unless its controller pays X. Whirlwind Stormbrute 4 and 1 blue 4/3 with Omen. Dynamic Sword for 2 and 1 green. Put 3+1/+1 counters on target creature you control. Flash Flying, you may cast sorcery spell and dragon spell as though they had flash. Dragon Brute's Relic for 1 and 1 green. Artifact tap and untap creature control. Add 1 mana of any color. 3, 1 white, 1 blue, 1 black, 1 red and 1 green. Sacrifice this artifact. Create a 4/4 dragon creature token named Reliquary Dragon. That's all colors. It has flying, lifelink, and when this token enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to any target. Activate only as a sorcery. Disruptive Stormbrute 4 and 1 green 3/3 with Omen. Petty Revenge for 1 and 1 black. Destroy target creature with power 3 or less. Flying enters the battlefield. Destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. River Wheel Sweep 3 hybrid mana, 2 generic 1 blue, 2 generic 1 red, 2 generic 1 white. Sorcery, tap target creature, put 3 stun counters on it. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose 1 of them until the end of the next turn. You may play that card. Effortless Master 2 1 blue and 1 red 4/3 with Visions. Menace enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters on it if you cast 2 or more spells this turn. Host of the Hereafter 2 1 black and 1 green 2/2 enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters on it. Whenever this creature or another creature you control dies, if it had counters on it, put its counters on up to 1 target creature you control. Frontier Bivouac, the return of the original cast of Tarkir Wedge lands, enters the battlefield. Tap to add 1 green, 1 blue or 1 red mana. Nomad Outpost enters the battlefield. Tap to add 1 red, 1 white or 1 black mana. Sandstep Citadel enters the battlefield. Tap to add 1 white, 1 black or 1 green mana. Opulent Palace enters the battlefield. Tap to add 1 black, 1 green or 1 blue mana. Coordinated Maneuver for 1 and 1 white instant. Choose 1. It deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature or planeswalker, or destroy target enchantment. Monastery Messenger 3 hybrid mana, 2 generic 1 blue, 2 generic 1 red, 2 generic 1 white, 2/3 flying. Vigilance enters the battlefield. Put up to 1 target non-creature non-land card from your graveyard on top of your library. Commander, don't forget that Tarkir Dragonstorm will come with 5 pre-constructed commander decks. One of these decks is Mardu Surge. Make attacker tokens, sacrifice them for value. Its commanders Zurgo Stormrender and Nerif Crackling Vanguard. Inox Strike Leader 1 and 1 white 2/2. Whenever you attack with this creature and or your commander, for each opponent create a 1/1 red goblin creature token that's tapped and attacking that player. Sacrifice this creature. Creature tokens you control gain indestructible until end of turn. Iron Will Forger 3 and 1 white 3/3 with Lieutenant. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control your commander, target non-legendary creature you control gains Myred until end of turn. Will of the Mardu 2 and 1 white instant. Choose 1 if you control a commander. As you cast the spell, you may choose both instead. Create a number of 1/1 red warrior creature tokens equal to the number of creature target player controls. Or Will of the Mardu deals damage to target creature equal to the number of creatures you control. Bone Devourer 3 and 1 black 2/2 flash flying enters the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the number of creatures that died this turn. When it dies, you draw X cards and you lose X life, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on it. Within range 3 and 1 black enchantment enters the battlefield. Create 2 1/1 red warrior creature tokens. Whenever you attack, each opponent loses life equal to the number of creatures attacking them. Gold, last 3 at 4 and 1 red for 3 with flying. Merit, whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. Infantry shield 2 and 1 red, artifact equipment. Equip creature has menace and mobilize X, where X is its power. Equip for 2. Redoubled Storm Singer 2 and 1 red 3/3 with Fair Strike. Whenever this creature attacks, for each creature token you control that enter this turn, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that token. At the beginning of the next end step, sacrifice those tokens. So that was the last card for this particular day 4 for the spoilers of Tarkir Dragonstorm. Join me again tomorrow because we're going to have more and more spoilers for this Dragons and Khans set. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting pieces about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.